share with the community what's actually going on here and just get more people to know about Panorama and all the struggles that the bands have to face just to come out and compete every year.
Yeah, all right, thank you. Yeah, and then, speaking about struggle, both of these films could not have been easy to make. I mean, there must have been, you had to go all the way to Liberia. That couldn't have been easy. I don't know if you were worried at some point about, safety or, because if you watch part of the film, it looks like at some point it almost gets dangerous and, there's, and then for you, it's this immense community that you're dealing with and, you're going from, practice to practice. And so what were some of the difficulties in filming this?
I would say there's a lot of difficulties filming in Liberia because you can't really get anything there, so you have to take everything.
Okay.
You can't get extra sound gear or extra batteries or anything. And I got typhoid the first time, so that was
what?
Typhoid, and that was a difficulty.
Okay. So I said before, going to Liberia could not have been easy.
But actually, the days are really long and hot. But the thing is, Macdella was amazing. She never complained, and she'd start at 6 a.m. with her children, and then be out on the campaign trail all day from sometimes we'd get back at midnight to go to these remote communities all day. And I would say it was hard because you can't really use bathrooms anywhere because you're visiting communities and some of them just don't have sanitation.
Right.
So then you don't drink much water, but it's 95 degrees. And there's nowhere really to grab food in the remote communities. Sometimes people would invite us in and try to feed us or whatever, and that was nice.
Right.
But in general, I would say filming in Liberia is definitely, I think, the most challenging place I've ever filmed.
Okay. Were you nervous? Had you ever been to that part of the globe, that area, or?
Well, I went a couple times, but that was my first time in West Africa. But
Okay.
I've traveled all over. I've done work with Syrian refugees, and I've been in Haiti. Earthquake, and, so I'm used to challenges, but I would say Liberia is maybe the most challenging place.
Wow. Okay. Thank you. And how about for you? Challenges during filming?
I guess one of the challenges was getting to all these different bands to get coverage because I was doing all the filming myself, so I'm lugging all this equipment and sound gear and camera gear and miking people and trying to stay on the camera while I get audio as well. So that was a challenge just to manage everything and stay on top of everything. And it's because it's me, I'm driving around to different bands. Sometimes I'm riding my bike, and it's you're here, so you're missing something there, and you're there, and you're missing something here. So it's that challenge of just trying to have a decent schedule to understand what's going on, to stay a step ahead so you can catch some really good moments and just kind of be alert to what's going on and just kind of go for it.
Okay. And another question I have, both of your stories are so inspirational, and you see everything that these people are, they're so driven and just determined, both of them. So what was your goal in making this film? Was there a particular goal besides just telling the story about Macdella? Besides just what was the end goal of your film?
Definitely for me, the goal is to show how a woman with virtually I don't want to say no education, but very little education can become educated and go back and make a difference in her community and run for president despite not being in politics, despite having 3 small children at home.
She's a single mom too.
Yeah, single mom. Yeah. And just do it all, really work to make a difference.
Okay, and how about for you?
I think there were a few goals that I wanted to hit. One was just to kind of share the passion that these players have for playing the steel pan. A lot of them sacrifice, jobs and, spending time with family to come to the pan yard and play every year. And I really wanted to, share this passion with people. And, the community is always changing and there's so many challenges facing the community that I really wanted to create this cultural awareness so people can understand what they're doing and kind of understand the sacrifice that they're making and contribute to try to help make things easier and to help keep it going because the rents are increasing, it's expensive to get instruments, it's harder to find a space, people are buying up a lot of the land. So it's all these things are slowly chipping away, and if we don't really make a concerted effort to really keep it going and push it and support the people in it, then it might fade away down the line. So the goal is to really get some eyes on it and
Right.
expose people to it, and maybe people will come out to Panorama or support it, or visit a pan yard and keep that momentum going.
Okay. And any questions from anyone out in the audience at all? I'm gonna open up for a second. Nope. Yeah.
Did they win in 2014?
No, they didn't win, but they got to compete and got to go on stage. I think that was important for them, just to be in the arena with everyone else. So.
Yeah.